Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Blender Basics. In part 1 we learned how to use the Blender interface, move around in 3D space and do some basic object editing. In this video we are going to take things further by learning about materials, shading, lights and rendering. These are the tools that make your 3D objects look colorful and realistic. By the end of this video you will be able to add color, adjust surface properties, set up lighting and make your first render. So let's get started. In the top right corner of the 3D viewport, you will see 4 little sphere icons. These are shading modes. The first one is wireframe, which shows only the edges of the mesh, and this one is called X-ray. You can see the backside of the object which is turned on. The second is solid, which is the default gray view. The third is material preview, which shows materials and colors. And the fourth is rendered preview, which shows the final look with lighting. For now, let's switch to material preview, so we can see colors on our objects right away. Now select the cube, then on the right hand side go to the properties panel and click the red circle icon. This is the material tab. Click the new button to create a new material. Now you will see a base color option. Click on the white color bar and pick any color you like. The cube immediately changes color in the viewport. Below the color you will also see settings like metallic and roughness. If you increase metallic, the cube looks shiny like metal. If you lower roughness, the cube becomes glossy like a mirror. If you raise roughness, it looks more matte and soft. This is how you can quickly create a variety of looks for your objects. You can also assign more than one material to the same object. Let's try it. In the material tab, click the plus sign to add a new slot. Click new again to create a second material and give it a different color. Now press tab to go into edit mode. Select one face of the cube. In the materials panel, click the second material and then click assign. Now that single face has a different color. This is very useful when you want different parts of the same object to have different looks. Materials need light to look realistic. Right now there is one default light in the scene, but let's add another. Before that, let's change this to rendered view, which will show us the final rendered look. Press Shift A and choose light. You will see 4 types: point, sun, spot and area. Point is like a light bulb. Sun is great for outdoor scenes. Spot is like a flashlight. And area works like a soft studio light. Let's choose sun. Move it around with G and rotate it with R. You will notice how the shading on the cube changes depending on the light direction. Lighting is one of the most important parts of 3D because it makes objects feel real. Now let's make our first render. Select the camera and press number pad 0 to look through it. Move the camera with G to position it, and rotate it with R until the cube is nicely framed. You can also rotate it with this navigator, but first press N to get these properties. Then go to View and check the box on Lock Camera to View. So now the camera is locked to the view. That means you can freely rotate, move and zoom the camera with these navigators as you want. Next, go to the Render Properties tab on the right. It looks like a little camera icon. Here you can choose between EV and Cycles. EV is faster and good for real-time previews, while Cycles is more realistic but slower. For now, let's use EV. Then go to Output Properties down here. Then choose the folder you want to save in. And in here you can choose the file formats. For now we are rendering image, so leave it as PNG format. To render, go to the Render tab and choose Render Image. Blender will create the final image. When you are happy with it, go to Image, then Save As and save it to your computer. We choose a folder to save the image before, but sometimes Blender fails to save PNG files to the folder we selected on the output property. So for PNG files, I recommend you to save your files like this. And that's it for part 2 of Blender Basics. We learned how to use shading modes, add materials and colors, assign multiple materials and lights, and render an image. With these basics you can already create simple but colorful scenes. In the next part, which is part 3, we will learn about modifiers, powerful tools that let you model objects much faster. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in part 3.